Peace. Infinite waters diving deep once again. We are out here in nature. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. How to heal a low self-esteem. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello? Now you probably think of someone with a low self-esteem as being an introvert, very shy, very quiet. What if I told you that that's just not the case? Over the thousands of people I've counseled, the millions of people I've inspired, I get over 1,000 questions every single day from people who have a low self-esteem. And a lot of them are models, actors, people who you might consider to be extroverts, right? I've even had a low self-esteem for a little while. And this can affect any single person on planet Earth, right? Let me share with you what's helped me along my journey. It starts with this. Are you someone who allows other people to give you value? Self-esteem, we're talking about how you see yourself, how you value yourself, right? So once I stopped letting other people give me a self-evaluation, a low self-esteem was never an issue again. Slow motion this side. Are you always at the mercy of other people? Goodness gracious, it must be a nightmare. That is one of the biggest catalysts for your low self-esteem. So start having what I call unconditional, positive self-acceptance. What? Say it again, Ralph. Unconditional, positive self-acceptance. You see, most of us in society, we don't accept ourselves. We wait for other people to accept us before we actually say, okay, well, I'm good enough. No, you were good enough way before I told you you were good enough. You were good enough way before that person told you you were good enough, or the cat down the road for that matter. Okay, so how do we even begin to accept ourselves, right? That is the issue. Well, it comes when you stop comparing yourself to other people, when you start appreciating what you have, when you start seeing what is going right in your life as opposed to what is falling apart, right? My life's not perfect, but even that bird is telling me, Ralph, you got a roof over your head, you woke up alive today, life is pretty good. 7-day vegan challenge. When you eat plant-based foods, that equals high confidence levels. I used to eat a lot of what I call plastic food, a lot of junk food, refined foods, right? White sugar, white rice. This was years ago. Now it's whole grain food, brown rice, foods with live enzymes, right? My confidence levels are increasing every single day because what I'm putting in my body is life, right? I'm putting life in my body, so I'm feeling more alive. I'm having more self-acceptance. We judge ourselves constantly. Less judgment will help you heal a low self-esteem. Name calling is a classic one. We not only name call others, no. When we talk of a low self-esteem, people name call themselves. You are going against yourself. You're like trash talking yourself. The inner critic is active. Yap, yap, yap. You are terrible. Do you know what that does to the DNA? To the cells in your body? You don't want to know, right? However, if you reverse that and start sending positive messages towards yourself, you start developing a high self-esteem. I've realized that the low self-esteem comes through our body. It manifests in our body. It's psychosomatic. Once again, it could be a bad posture. It could be hunched shoulders, right? So total body awareness is what's helped me along my journey throughout the years, where you just take a moment to be very conscious of what is happening, right? Mindfulness meditation is amazing for healing a low self-esteem. And how to do this, very simply, is to become very mindful of what is taking place in the here and now, the present moment. So right now, I'm staring in front of a camera, and I got a bird up there, and my finger is like this, right? Very mindful. Tuning into the present moment. Now, I have total body awareness. Once you lose that, you develop a low self-esteem because now you are unaware of what your body is doing. You get caught up in the past as opposed to the present. Slow motion this side. Would you say I'm humble? Would you? Or I'm confident, right? Humble or confident? Which one? Quick. I have what I call humble confidence. It's where you know your power. At the same time, you don't have to brag about it. And that's me. With a low self-esteem, a lot of people have bought into what I call the humbleness program. You've got to be humble all the time because you're no good and this and this. Yeah. Okay, great. But you came here to shine. You're not a pushover. And that's why you got to learn how to assert yourself. It was hard for me for a long time. I didn't know how to do that because I was so sold on this humble program that I thought, who am I? I'm a nobody. But that really caused very bad consequences until I changed that and started developing when I started to develop humble confidence, right? So be proud of who you are, what you do every single day. That creates more self-appreciation, which creates more self-acceptance, which gives you a higher self-esteem. Do you have supportive friends around you? We are only as good as the people we surround ourselves with. A lot of people get bullied on a very subtle level. It could be even at the workplace, right? Someone might say a word, you might translate that into it hurting you, right? They may not mean that, or maybe they might mean that. But you want people around where you don't want to second guess that. They're going to be rooting for you every single day. They might be real with you, tell you stuff you may not want to hear, but they'll always come from a place of helping you as opposed to hurting you when they are helping you along your journey, right? So if you've got enough supportive friends around you, they will remind you of your greatness. A lot of the times we don't do that though. We're around people who take from us constantly. You want people who give you something, you give them something, right? What's helped me is to realize you got to be kinder to yourself every single day. You can do this by letting go of competing with your neighbor and start realizing that you are unique. You came here to express that uniqueness. Everybody can shine together, right? It starts by realizing whatever took place yesterday, 2 weeks ago, 1 year ago. Yes, it still matters. You're still going over that, but today's a whole new day. Today is a new opportunity to start rewriting your story. So long as you hold the past against yourself, you will always continue to have a low self-esteem. Yes, I know what took place in the past might have been not so pleasant, but today you can start rewriting the whole story. It's not over yet, baby. Even the birds are saying it's not over yet. No, right? So that's what's helped me develop a high self-esteem. And then you got to start defining yourself. Give yourself the priceless tag, right? I always have this joke. If I was to say, I would buy your teeth for $1 million. Would you give me them? Would you? No. So you're a millionaire. Okay, if I could take out all of your teeth for $1 billion, would you give me them? Would you really? No. So you're a walking billionaire and you don't even know it. Slow motion this side. No, you're not a billionaire. You are priceless. And that is how to heal a low self-esteem and develop a high self-esteem and realize you are enough. Feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? Have a beautiful day. Getting high. Infinite waters. Diving deep once again. Stay well. Stay healthy. Peace. You.